We definitely have something brewing here at Scientology tonight because this guy's here, and he is a notorious Sea Org guard, probably running the whole operation. We just had the police here before anything happened. Like, nobody was here protesting, nothing was going on, but then there were, I think, 2 cops, and they were
hey, have a good night, boss.
conferring. Good meeting you, man.
I got your handles. We'll tag you, all right? Wait, I think we're this way. Hey, y'all have a good one, all right?
So the woman, I forgot her name, at the desk, she was kind of giving a little smirk, like something was afoot. So there's definitely, because yesterday was really a fiasco for them. I mean, they got one of their little crazy, I don't know, agent provocateurs got arrested after he blew the contents of his nose out on streets LA, William. So kind of makes you curious. Stay tuned to this and other channels to see what is going to happen on this Saturday night. Scientology, Los Angeles. Because it looks like something's going to go down. I mean, yesterday they had all these masked people vaguely trying to kind of fit in with the crowd, but they were the only ones wearing masks because they don't want to be identified. People out here. And so, obviously, there's a plan, there's a strategy. And when there's a plan and a strategy, you can guarantee one guy ran that meeting, and that's the little Davy, not me, the big Davy, mismanaged, but the other Davy, the little one. And, everything they try just makes them look bad, but they're not allowed to go on the internet. They're not allowed to follow any media. And supposedly there's going to be some huge story coming out next week. I can't wait to see where and when and how and what that's all about. But apparently there's going to be some kind of big deal thing going on. Another expose. But the thing is, no matter how many people are dissuaded from coming in here and joining the cult, the thing is they're really running on the money of the richest Scientologists, what they call the whales. And the whales are people who donate in the hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. And they're the ones that really make it so it almost doesn't matter if the membership dwindles to an estimated 25,000-30,000 worldwide max. For people who say that they are the largest, well, not the largest, but the fastest growing religion on earth, they are shriveling. That is the best word you could say. They are losing members left and right. They are not closing down any of their places, but the places are just empty. Most of the places, go to any Scientology building on earth, and you are going to see windows that are papered over. Now, some people say the windows are fake. Some people say the windows are bricked over. From my understanding, it's just that they tape like construction paper on the inside of the window because they don't want you to see that this is a big 3-card Monte game. It's like, it's a shell game. There's nothing inside. The windows, if you could see through the windows, you'd see that there's never anybody in those rooms. Like 95% of the rooms of these buildings, you would see that they're just empty. Like nothing's going on. But the thing is, you have all these people. You have people like Tom Cruise. You have people like, what's her name? The one that, more police presence. Like, what could be happening now? Like, it's so quiet here. You know, but apparently there's a lot of concern. Enough. Could you imagine if your church had the police coming every day? Oh yeah, they're strategizing. They're getting preferential treatment by the LAPD right now. Look at that. Handshakes. Right? All chummy. Right? You try calling the cops if somebody's breaking into your house, you might have to wait a while. Like, long enough for the cops not to be able to do much about it, right? Scientology calls the cops, boom, they are there. They are right there. Scientology donates a lot of money to police charities and things like that. So, you know, pay to play. That's basically the situation. So, stay tuned tonight, see what happens, because I predict something's going to occur. It's going to be interesting to see the new strategy. It's going to be interesting, but based on being here for like 20 minutes and seeing 2 different episodes of police coming, and when last night the only police that were needed was to arrest somebody who was fighting for Scientology, the cops should be protecting us, not going in and having meetings with Scientology. This is a parasitical organization that needs to be exposed. I mean, if they're exposed and everybody knows the deal, then fine. You want to do it? Do it. But the thing is, it's all based on lies. It's all based on North Korean / Soviet style propaganda. I mean, consider this. They have an entire television network. I mean, it's on DirecTV, whatever, but I don't think many people watch that.
Are you Scientology?
It's funny when you're filming, they wonder if you're Scientology. So anyway, they have this whole channel, and all it is this very, you know, slick, well-produced program. It's completely word salad, mystery sandwich. It's like, do you like rainbows? Do you like unicorns? Do you like all the good things and hate all the bad things? Well, then come to Scientology. Like, what the fuck? What is Scientology then, according to these things? You look at it, it's like, you know, either they're talking about these terrible things in the world with no sign of like what they're gonna do about it. Oh yeah, do you like soccer? And you know, they just basically, they will never tell you what it is, even when you join. They only tell you the level that you're at. They don't tell you the next level, because you got to pay for that. You have to pay for the next level. You always have to pay. Imagine a church that charges you for everything. I mean, okay, like if you have a baptism, you need the whole church, you need the priest, whatever. I can see you got to give them a little cash. You have your wedding. Yeah, that makes sense. But if you want to talk to the preacher, do you have to pay? Right? If you want to go in and pray, if you want to do religious stuff. No, here, all the religious stuff is that. A lie detector test. The e-meter. That is what you do all the time. You just get interrogated over and over for the rest of your life, and the price goes up the more you do it. That's all for now, but stay tuned, like I say, to this and all other channels, because something's brewing. Nobody's out here recruiting. Nobody's out here doing anything. They got something planned, and we shall see what it is, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Stay tuned.